more competitive in the top 10, but it's going to be awesome, and we are ready to go in match number 5 of the day. We've seen some crazy plays so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that battle bus cuts through the map and see how the spread of all these players goes.
Yes, it's going to be a west to east battle bus here. It's going straight down, north to south, west to east. This is a fair bus. You always want to see it kind of split it up evenly. A couple of the other games, you know, 1 or 2 of them were kind of lopsided, whether it be to the southern or northern zone. This one's pretty fair game to everyone hopping on out, and it's going to help shape out what's going to be game 5. There's a lot riding on this, being that the top 3 teams are all contesting each other with 10 points.
I know, it's insane. By the way, I just gotta say this, man. Shout out to the duo that's in Haunted Hills. Just throwing it out there.
The only duo in Haunted Hills.
The only duo in Haunted Hills. For those of you at home, Haunted Hills, kind of a good spot, okay? Don't sleep on it. Okay, anyway, we're going to be making our way over it now. We got Linane and Ghoul, Vikaros, and Naga Ops. We could get a little bit of a skirmish here, a little secret skirmish.
Dude lands the first shot.
Already he's going to go.
Popping off here. He didn't miss, though.
Already going to go in this one now. The battle's about to begin. Now, remember, you're going to have that build count there on the side, and you got to be very mindful of that, but Vikaros is going to have the ultimate high ground. He's going to get tagged up. 4 HP in a dream. He's going to have to drop down, but he will be downed, and it's going to be up to his teammate Naga Ops, but he won't be able to pick that up in time, and that is going to be a cleanup there, and they take out both players. That is going to be beautiful for them out of the break, getting 1 elim apiece.
4 out of what will be probably the 5th time here, because it's a 2v1.
He's getting flanked there. Ziff is waiting for, he's trying to line up the shot. Oh man, you love to see this, but Devious gonna drop back still with only 2 kills. That high ground there is just for them firmly, and that is gonna be a wipeout from Lazy, and very frustrating for Devious and Monster. Goodbye in game number 5. It's gonna be Povzy and Ziff who come out on top.
That's really right. They're just kind of looking for the opportunity, playing that low ground warrior. He doesn't have shield, and that's what happens when you peek. Base Soldier's now knocked with the big shot there. Take a look at Snood's camera angle. He's going for the top play.
Nicely done, nicely done, and that is going to be an elimination there. Snood manages to secure that one against Dementos, and then Base Soldier goes bye-bye.
This duo here is really clicking right now, and it's showing in these battles. Stormwing.
The dreaded Stormwing is swooping in from above, applying a lot of pressure onto Sheep and Dopai. Dopai is going to be down, as a matter of fact. You just see him there to the right, and Takata swoops on in. So this is High Sky and Takata, grenades, Nate Hill down low. Third party in this engagement. How is Sheep going to fight this one out? The Stormwing action, the Stormwing fired. Look at that coverage there. Really just having a back. Psalm's going to be the one to swoop on in now, and we have a lot of players in this engagement. High Sky is going to be up above. Takata's going to get eliminated by grenades, though. So when it was looking bad for grenades and Nate Hill, things have kind of changed. But then the action, the fire and fury just continues to come on down here. And grenades and Nate Hill cannot seem to get out of this fight. It's like the battle that will never end. And Psalm with 2 eliminations. This guy, he's so good. Lines up the shot there with that blue AR and sends him down. And Jay Cuddy just needs to play defense here. He's only going to have 18, 16 builds. It continues to dwindle on down. Maybe he gets a moment of respite here to breathe and relax for the moment. But Nick Merckx is going to be on the prowl. He's jumping right on in. Harmful and Nick Merckx, and that's going to be Jay Cuddy. You're out of here. Nick Merckx does go down, but Harmful should be there for the pickup.
Yeah, that was a snipe coming right from the side here. That Stormwing. We haven't seen a lot of third-party Stormwing, but the confidence, I guess, is back in the air game here. They need these elims. This is what happens. You pull out the dirty plays towards the end.
And that was Bowman who got the elimination on Nick Merckx.
And, oh, wow. So we saw Nick Merckx get sniped. It was actually a plain snipe from Bowman in the air with the heavy sniper. No wonder. He had so much health. He didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, I hope it would be nice if we got that replay there. Or maybe Bowman just does something for us here and gets a nice little highlight, right?
And they call him Bowman clearly for a reason here then, yeah?
This guy, man, they make a pretty good team flying oh so high together. It's a nice little date for them, right? You know, just taking a sky stroll.
Sniper damage, 525.
Wow. Game highlights. What's going on, Balla?
What's up, Golden Boy? Recipes for success indeed. Here's Nolan and Arma just going onto Frosty, getting as many shots as possible and cleaning up that fight. But Aiden, with the nice edits on this wall, taking out this player in front of him. The shotgun and the SMG follow-up from Aiden is always so dangerous, but over here with Patek going down onto this player in front of him, takes out Kevy1, and here we have Aegis getting the first shotgun elim here on the overpeak, and then his teammate jumps in the box, and guess what happens? You jump in the box, you're gonna get pickaxe. Aegis with the 2K there, and then we have Ronaldo and Saf. This is one of the elims that we saw on the program feed. He takes out Cease. This is such a huge elim here, and then also following up and getting this other one. There it is. Lyrison and Cease go down. Ronaldo and Saf also get a point from that, so they're making their way to have a really good game, Golden Boy. This is going to be fantastic for them.
This is the difference right there. That's the difference in minimizing incoming damage.
So Saf is going to take that heavy snipe and recognizing that, hey, maybe Saf could put it to better use. They both actually have 2 snipes, so I stand corrected. They have 2 snipes, and Ronaldo certainly didn't. Oh, no, okay. I was going crazy for him. I was like, yeah, what, did he actually dish out the snipe? He did dish out that snipe to him. Yeah, sometimes our players just aren't really comfortable with the snipe.
Okay, what do we have here? 45 players, moving zone. Every game, it's just been more and more guys alive. Yeah, no one wants to get taken out this early. I'm pretty sure they're leading on the storm rotation here. Triggy and Bizzle way high in the sky, as are Tfue and DMO. Looking over at the sky view, it's Psalm who's coming out of nowhere, deciding to let go of the storming finally. High Sky gets taken out the sky. Demu and Tfue here now in the Rift to Go rotation. Everyone's just massively trying to cross track here. No one is safe. The new changes have made it so that the zone is close to 50% further, but you have more time in the rotation.
And just seeing the way that these players are tunneling out, I was talking to Bala about this, man, and I said, what is like one of the most important skills that a player could possibly have? And Bala says, learning how to effectively tunnel out and knowing where not to expose yourself to get shot from like incoming fire. And you see that these players, they create these perfect tunnels out. They put themselves in good spots to try and catch anyone that's going to be off guard. And Ronaldo and Sap, we've been on them quite a bit here because they've been looking for targets, and that's actually going to be a shield hit for about 30 plus on that one player that was right below. That's going to be another shield tag. I like that, man. Just a quick edit, just applying that pressure, forcing that player to have to go back.
Yeah, they have this entire thing mapped out already. They own all of this, so they're recycling, they're getting ahead of the zone, and then they're getting players with these edits. Bye-bye Marksman right there. They're on big bonus territory, looking to make their way to the top of the leaderboard here. That
was like a trap door. It was so nice. And let's take a look at a replay now. Saf lines it up onto Vinny. Well done there. And then there was that elimination on Marksman that you had just saw on your screen, but that was just, again, like the control, right? We really got to highlight this. When people look at competitive Fortnite, they're like, oh, it's just a bunch of people building crazy-looking structures. No, there is methods to the madness. You need to be able to own the wall so that this way you can properly edit out and then give yourself that angle to get that shot or that angle to rotate out of that moment.
And they're doing it again right here. They own all of this. They're doubling back and forth here, making sure that they are taking good care of their layer. You step into this layer above and or on it, and you're going to get punished.
Oh, maybe not, Monster, because Saf actually had to do some quick edits there, and he's going to go down now. So he threw down some quick builds because he was getting the pressure that came from Zextro, and then Ronaldo moves on in, and Ronaldo gets one onto Zyron, but Poach is there for the elimination pickup. That's going to be Poach's #1. Tendons gets an elimination onto Siren as well, just as all that was going on. That's going to be the second elimination there for them. So 4 total for this squad.
It counts to their big bonus too. Now looking at Poach here, they're at 5. There's only 9 players left. This next elim matters so much because it's worth a placement point.
Such a huge game now. Poach and Tendons wait for the players to drop down, and they do manage to trap him in that trapdoor. Once again, you love to see it, but Tendons, he's going to go down now. Poach, can he be the hero that he needs in that situation? As he goes low, and he's getting pressured on there, tags him for some damage. That's actually going to be an elimination onto Vide. Tendons still.
That was the perfect heal for Poach here. He's going to make the edit. He's going to commit.
Oh, that's one for 84 White. Oh, but he gets picked off by Blue T. Now we just have 3 players left, but the victory royale goes for Zate and Blue T with 6 eliminations.
FPS, who was right in front of him. And FPS, here it is.
Here are the final moments of this one, right? Yeah, so Poach so close to taking out the FPS, and it was Blue T that just, Blue T comes around the corner. This is from Zate's perspective now. He had that high ground. He says, Blue T, just go for it. Just go for the push. You got this one, and that's the victory royale.
You can see exactly how it all breaks down. Heading into game 6. 4 teams are tied at 10 points. Obviously, due to the tiebreakers, here's how they wind up breaking on down. But either way, Ben, literally anyone's game.
You have to remember, too, like Jack said, victory royales is the first tiebreaker. You might see a team with less or more eliminations than another up there at the top. Demo, Tfue, number 1. Bizzle, Trigisaurs, number 2. Ronaldo and Saf in that 3rd place position. And Jade, Truth, Thwifo taking number 4. But still, it's very tight knit at the top. Poach and Tendon's only 2 points behind. Tons of teams with 15+ eliminations. You see Bowman and Vivid, 17 eliminations, but only 5 points. I feel like that right there is a sign that they have an opportunity here. They're putting down the elims, Jack.
Yep.
They could pick up a victory royale, and they could shift all the way to the top. And like I said before, a massive shift from Blue Tea and Zate, based on 1 game alone, move them up 27 positions to 7th place, putting all these teams within striking distance of that 1st place, Jack.
And wasn't DMO and Tfue's first game a 9-point match? So if you think about it, they had game 1, 9 points.